on it. Try to get
I was
it
just
perfect.
walking. I was just like, what?
Huh? What was that, mister?
No, I just like walked and I'm just like, oh, well then.
I'm doing horror story and my cult activity in real life. Okay, the third one. Can you guess what third one is, Michael? That someone gave me their soul for?
No. Can't guess.
A third one.
$5.
Huh? $5 for no.
$5.
No, if it was $5, I wouldn't give. They will not give me their. I will not let them give me their souls for $5. Third one was an abusive.
$6. Okay.
Third one was an abusive boyfriend, and he's from China. And I don't care about fobs. Fobs means fresh off the boat. I don't really care, but I do care about if someone's hurting my. Usually, when you're like good friends with me, and usually they call me oppa, hyung, like older brother in Korean, and I treat them like my little sisters and brothers, no matter how old they are. So, I actually went into that guy's house, through the window, beat the ever-living shit out of him, and slowly strangling him with his own blanket. And I warned him, break up or die. Then that happened. So then he never went close to her or talked to her. Even though she was asking why he's covered in bruises. I told her, I don't know, he may fall.
Holy shit.
I'm very protective, my friend. If Fortis got hurt and he's in Australia, and someone's trying to hurt him, I will fly to Australia and I will protect him.
Reeve heard my PP. Reeve heard my PP. Reeve heard my PP.
No, then I'll show him my PP. Okay. Fourth one.
What the hell are you, dude?
Me? In real life? I have many things.
He's a good man. That's what he is.
I have many
He's a
things, my
hitman.
friend. Oh, you want to hear the Hitman story?
No, you do not have one. No way.
I actually do. When I was in the military, while I was in the Middle East.
Oh snap.
But yeah, anyone can guess the fourth one? I don't let people. I don't let people give me their souls. If it's something, if it's not something dire. If it's something dire,
What do you mean?
and then
What
yes,
does it mean by dire?
like you're gonna like commit suicide and all that shit. Like you like that dire, and I had to deal with that, and I protect them. So you guess the fourth one is? Come on, I guess. You know how you know.
Abusive parents.
Actually, that's the eighth one, I believe.
Okay.
Fourth one.
Suicidal person.
So that's way later down the road. What's worse than?
How many do you have?
I have 13 total. This is from the ages of 14 to 20, and I retired. Actually, not
Rape.
really retired, but
Rape.
that is part of the parents. Fine, I'll tell you. Another okay, the 4, 5, and 6 were, high school lovey-dovey relationship, broke off and all that crap. And usually, I help them fill their holes, taking them out, all that shit like that, comfort them and stuff like that. Some of the girls hit and miss, but later on down the road, I know they're gonna find the one. I just try to have them to mask their, give them an illusion. Like in high school, you're very emotional, so you gotta give them the illusion and mask there'll be a better day tomorrow and all that shit like that. So I had to do like different things around, like going out where a lot of girls would be someone's wingman, stuff like that. But later on down the road, they had girlfriends, they're married now, they have kids, and so forth. So that's 4, 5, and 6. 7 is the abusive parents. Found out her father was actually sexually abusing her. Not like raping her, but sexually abusing. So she wrote it down, and the police. She's too scared to go to the police and stuff. And I was in high school. I really didn't care. So I went to my dad's garage and got those long steel cast iron pipes. I broke two of his kneecaps, so he can't walk anymore, and smashed his fingers. And now he doesn't now he will never touch his daughters or stuff. There's no abuse in the house anymore.
Oh my.
Yeah, I really do care, but I do not like people being abused, or like people being sexually assaulted, they got raped and all that shit like that. 8 is a suicide one. One of the kid was in the Bay Bridge in San Francisco that I knew of, and one of my buddies called me. I don't know who this kid is, so I was in the edge, sitting down, with a paper and cold pen stuff in my bag, in my laptop bag, and basically talked about he was suffering. He suffered from schizophrenia. But people with schizophrenia need something that could anchor him down to earth, because they will just freak out and they don't know what's real, what's not real. So I calmed him down. I'm like, acting like the devil, like, do you want to make a deal? So he says yes. So he gave me his soul, so that he will never take his life ever again, and he's still alive till this day. I took a lot of psychology, and I looked at a lot of social work as well.
Was this in Georgia? Did this happen in Georgia?
This happened in California.
Oh, almost ever went down to Georgia.
And 9,
Almost.
9, 10, 11, I think 12 and 13 were relationship problems as well. Those outcast boys that first found love and get rejected, stuff like those. They have a hole, they don't know how to bear it or express it and stuff. So I have a total of 13 souls. Where did Mr. go?
I don't know.
Did I scare him?
Maybe he left.
Maybe.
Let me... Okay. Okay, did I scared you? Oh, you did it. Okay. I'm texting with Discord right now. He said I didn't scare him. Okay, cool.
Hello? Hello? Look, are you?
The soul stuff.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Are you
Oh,
punching
Well,
me,
do
or are
you
you
believe
booping?
it?
Yeah.
Both.
Punching. Yeah, both.
Punch,
Sure.
punch, boop. Your fist is so small, it's like a boop.
I try and punch, but
So yeah, so 13 soul. And where I buried it is in a cemetery in a city called Saliandro. It is inside of a crypt. You want to claim the 13 souls for yourself, you will have to find it.
I just imagine someone's gonna be walking in there one day and just gonna find all of them and wonder what the heck happened.
But it doesn't matter if you have it or not, because the soul is it does say it goes to me, Lancelot Lyles. So you can burn it, hold it, alter it. It's already been done, blood pact.
What if someone finds it though? They can report it though.
They can, but you know, it's so old and decrepit and everything else. What are they gonna think of it as superstition and stuff like that? And if the people are
Yeah, that's the point.
if the people are still alive and no harm is done, what will they charge me with?
First of all, they have to, like, they have to go to the people to see what happened, and then if nothing happens, then you're perfectly fine. But if someone says something different story, then it will change.
Yeah. Yeah, and so to this day, Church of Laos was born. And there are certain followers that try to follow my footstep, but I do not condone any soul grabbing and all that stuff anymore. I just have them go to professional health and stuff like that as well. It's just very exhausting.
I bet.
Yeah. Yeah, Michael's, I didn't know I know that part of the story about you. It's like, it's a story. Do you believe it? Or you don't? They also chat my name. They also chat my name in 736 Wolfpack Squadron in Lackland Air Force Base.
Alright, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, Church of Laos. I also started Church of Laos at the boot camp in Lackland Air Force Base. But I didn't take their souls. I took their dignity. Like I said, it's part of a story. It's your choice to believe it or not. I can say it's true, but to you might be false. It's not that hard to get a soul and people writing a contract. One thing that scares me is how effectively it works and how much people will just give their soul for something small and petty.
They don't know what it's worth.
Yeah. Do you believe in a soul, Michael?
Mm-hmm.
You do? How much do you think your soul is worth?
About 350.
I got 350 for you. Want to give me your soul for 350? Give me your soul, Michael! He just killed himself. He just jumped off the building.
I'm dead. I'm actually dead.
Yeah. So what do you think, Lucario? What do you think the Church of Lyles? Would you want to be part of my VrChat Church of Lyles?
Oh, I'm good.
Would you say, Hail Lance? Hail Almighty Lance? Oh, yeah.
Someone say Heil. Someone say Heil.
Heil
Someone
Lance.
say Heil.
There you go, Michael's back alive.
Sick here.
Would you like to join the Church of Lyles, Michael?
No.
It comes with fresh Georgia peaches.
I don't even eat peaches. The sad thing is though, South Carolina has more peaches than Georgia.
Then why the hell is we're not the state of the peaches?
I don't know.
How about
Ashley's
just
going to bed.
Yeah, she told me. I just need the same options as America has in Australia. So
Would you want to give
that's
me?
worth a soul, is it? No, no, no. I'm not giving you my soul for Mountain Dew.
What about Baja Blast?
I don't know what that is.
Alright, so you want to know the Hitman story, right? This was actually true.
Apparently, it's really good. But even
when I was in Bagram, my first tour in Bagram, right?
It's an American thing.
At night, it's like pitch
Oh, you're
black.
pretty good, so I think that's good
Fortis.
enough.
Fortis.
Canada wins.
And Bagram is like pitch black. You can't really see. It's a chain link fence, right? And they haven't really built the structure. The structure was still under control at the Air Force Base. It's Bagram Air Force Base in the old days. You can go check it out. Before that, I went to Ramstein. You go from Delaware to Ramstein to the Middle East. That's how you get to the Middle East. through any kind of commercial or military route for that. So it was pitch black. It was chain link fence, you know, between. I was working in the plane like around like say like 11 or 12 o'clock at night, and I working on the C-130 Hercules. C-130 is a cargo plane, but they converted one called a Hercules. It has a Gatling gun on the side and a whole bunch of crap on it. We also call it the Flying Fortress. You can Google that up too. And we getting shot at out of freaking nowhere at pitch black at night. So I got in and my friend got in, and we could see bullet holes going through the damn frame of the plane. And we just freaking spit fire all around the area. We don't know if we hit them or not until everything stopped fired. Then the next day, like during like the early morning, the sun came up because it wasn't safe for us to go and find casualties outside of the fence. To this day, I still have nightmares and I still have blood in my hands. There were a couple of adults, and next to that adult was an 8-year-old child. And that's why I have like PTSD and a whole bunch of shit. They do train little kids to kill themselves. Or ISIS don't follow the Muslim holy book. They follow what they think it is, what it abbreviates as is. So yeah. So yeah. No, don't tell me much. I'm actually gonna edit this out because I really don't want people to know about that. But yeah, until this day, I feel very guilty, and I try to help as much people as possible as I can. I know I'll never get my blood out of my hands washed. So I actually will tell you, I have night terrors due to that shit. It's one of the things, being in the military is not so great. And there's a lot of people that don't really open about this kind of thing to other people. And when you don't open it, you bottle it up, you become very violent and rage and choke. I was a very angry person until I told pretty much everything to Ashley about that. And my therapist, not so much. Because wherever they record and stuff, the VA, then the military will be like, going to cover that shit up. I know they cover that shit up. A lot of my stuff that I did in the military is all Sharpied out. There are things there I can't even tell you guys about. Are you okay, Michael? Are you shocked, scared, sad, depressed?
I'm drinking water.
You want me to put some blood in that water?
No.
What do you think, Lucario?
Yeah, that's yeah. I knew the military was fucked up, but yeah.
Yeah, so
You never truly know.
yeah, so I thought Air Force would be safe because you get very low casualties and stuff, and loss and stuff doesn't really happen. Especially when you go to like a foreign land and building a freaking structure in the middle of fucking desert. It's pitch black at night, you can't see shit. It's fucking scary. But yeah. So let's hear Michael's horror story. Do you have a horror story, Michael? That you feel guilty about?
None that I can think of right now. None that I can think of right now.
How about you, Fortis? Any horror story?
What do you mean by horror story?
It can be anything. I told you my true horror story. You don't have to show your true one at all, but You could be like, you could tell us like one Australian
Well-
horror story that I don't even know about.
If the objective is to be spooky, then I could tell a spooky story. If the objective is to tell fucked up things that happened, then that's different.